hockey. Born in Regina, Larry first came to local prominence as a member of the 1967-68 Regina Pats, scoring 20 goals, adding 47 assists in 60 games as a rookie. In 1968-69, he was a member of the Pats team that advanced to the Memorial Cup final, ultimately losing 4-0 to the Montreal Junior Canadiens, a team that many regard as the greatest junior hockey team of all time. He spent a season at the University of Minnesota Duluth before returning to the Pats, finishing his final junior campaign with 24 goals and 60 assists. He was drafted 8th overall by the NHL's Philadelphia Flyers in 1971, and following the conclusion of his junior career with the Pats, embarked on what would turn out to be a 7-year pro career, starting with the Richmond Robins of the American Hockey League. Larry got his first taste of the National Hockey League in 1971-72, playing 27 games for the Philadelphia Flyers, and went on to spend parts of 5 seasons in the National Hockey League with the California Golden Seals and Detroit Red Wings. In all, Larry played 106 games in the National Hockey League. He spent most of his pro career as a member of the Richmond Robins of the American Hockey League, enjoying his greatest individual success in 1975-76, when he scored 28 goals and 63 points in 72 games. He also played short stints for the Central Hockey League's Salt Lake City Golden Eagles, and in his final pro season, after a year spent in Germany, the Kansas City Red Wings. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome to the Regina Sports Hall of Fame, Larry Wright.
Thanks, Chris, Daryl, and Kathy. My longtime friend, Spence Burgess, can attest to just how much I love making speeches. However, at the risk of disappointing Spence, I'm going to follow the sage advice of 2 much older friends, Jerry Harris and Don Black. They both assured me that the audience would love if I kept my speech to a 2-minute limit. So here it goes. It's truly an honor to be inducted in the Regina Sports Hall of Fame. I would like to thank my good friend, Ron Nugent, for the time and effort he put into my nomination, and the Regina Hall of Fame committee for selecting me. Sincere congratulations to my fellow inductees. At this time, I would like to acknowledge Rich Preston. Rich and I share a history that takes us back 50 plus years. When as young boys, we played with and against each other. What a great career you had. And I are still having it, Rich. Congratulations on your new position with the Anaheim Ducks. As well, I have to say that my induction tonight is even more special because I'm sharing this honor with my son, Tyler. Tyler's passion and hard work have always been prevalent in his athletic pursuits. We are exceedingly proud of you, Tyler. Congratulations. This is a well-deserved honor. I know that athleticism, passion, right place, right time, and hard work are often mentioned in terms of one's career successes. But it's the people I met along the path who truly made a difference. And this is a perfect opportunity to acknowledge some of the people who influenced me during my hockey development and career. 2 coaches who contributed greatly to my development are Bob Turner and Larry Wilson. Bob Turner gave me the opportunity and confidence to play major junior hockey at 16 with the Regina Pats. And Larry Wilson, Ron Wilson's dad, who coached me for many years in the American Hockey League, brought me to Detroit. He knew when I needed a kick in the ass. From the beginning, my mom and dad were my biggest fans. They were always there for me, never pushing and always supporting. I wish they could be here to share in this special evening. They were wonderful parents. My wife, Linda, lived through the ups and downs of my career and never wavered in her support and understanding. I know that there were times she wanted to run away, but thankfully she hung in there. Thank you. My sister Darlene, who perhaps at times was more excited than me about my successes. Thank you. My best friend Gary Drummond, who's been more like a brother and unfortunately can't be here tonight, was always there for encouragement. I recall one early morning call from Gary when I was playing in for Detroit. The conversation went like this: Gary, why the hell were you fighting Barry Beck? For the younger people in the audience, Beck was a talented player who could throw a mean punch and stood 6'3" and weighed 215 pounds. My response, well, I'm surprised I got a 5-minute penalty. Beck hit me between the eyes and I went down. The next thing I remember is Dennis Hall pulling him off me. Thankfully, the punch missed my nose. It's big enough as it is. Thanks, Drum. Thank you to my daughter, Christy, and my sons, Tyler and Bryden. They never saw me play professionally, but were an enthusiastic audience when I retold stories from my hockey career. They always have made me feel that they are proud of my accomplishments. As well, I would like to take this opportunity to thank all of my family and friends, many who are in attendance tonight, who contacted me with congratulatory wishes. Especially, I've noticed my old-timers team is here, as well as numerous firefighters and people I play golf with at the Wascana. In closing, thank you to the many players I played with and against over the years. It's been an amazing ride, and I feel so grateful to have played Canada's game. Thank you.